Hi, my name is Shelby. Thank you so much for joining me for Let's Begin. This is your intro class to a Vinyasa practice. We'll move slow and mindfully. If you have a set of blocks, they could come in handy, or books, anything that can resemble a block. That'll just help bring the earth up to us in some of our positions. So when you're ready, meet me on your mat. We'll start in Sukhasana, which is your easy seated position, crossing at the ankles. And you can take your hands to rest on your knees, either facing down for grounding energy or facing up for receiving. Sit up nice and tall, head stacking over your heart, heart stacking over your pelvis. Finding that long line of energy up through your spine, crown of your head reaching towards the sky, and your sits bones grounding down. Relax your shoulders down and away from your ears. Find length in your neck. Soften your jaw. Soften your brow. And notice your breath. Bringing your awareness inwards, noticing the rise and fall of your inhale and your exhale. I invite you to soften your gaze, and if you feel safe, you may close your eyes. If you find that your breath is hanging out up in your chest, can you bring it all the way down into your belly and diaphragm, lengthening your inhales and your exhales, finding that fuller lung capacity. Allow yourself to let go of your day thus far, let go of your to-do list, and give yourself this time. From here, we'll seal our lips and tap into our Ujjayi breath. This is our yogic breathing. It should sound like the ocean. We go in and out through the nose. Slight restriction at the back of your throat. So if you want to imagine fogging a mirror, but with your lips sealed. Beautiful. With your inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. You can follow with your gaze. With your exhale, fingertips come down by your sides. Two more like that. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, fingertips lower down by your side. Last time, inhale, reach. Exhale, settle. We'll walk our right hand over to the right, left arm comes up and over. If your left hip wants to lift, just ground it back down. Open your heart up towards the sky, finding length in your left side body, and you can take some shoulder circles here. This allows our scapula, our shoulder blade, to move around so it doesn't get stuck. Go ahead and reverse your circle opposite way. Awesome work. Next time you're at the top, inhale, reach, reach, reach. Stay for the exhale. And inhale, come back to center. One cycle of breath here, in and out. And then we'll go left hand walking left, right arm up and over. Same thing. Keep your sits bones grounded. Open your heart up to the sky. Breathe deep to your right side body and find your shoulder circles. Any direction to start. Nice and easy. Switch your direction, reverse course. And then inhale, reach your right arm to the left. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Beautiful work. From here, once again, inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, twist to the right. Left hand's going to come onto your right knee. Right hand comes behind you. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist, gaze back. Again, inhale, create space, sit up tall. Exhale, twist. Left hand stays on your right knee. Inhale, reach your right arm up and over to your left knee and float your chin to your chest. Relax here. Notice your upper back body expand as you inhale and soften as you exhale. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, twist left. Right hand to left knee, left hand behind you. Sit up tall with your inhale. Twist with your exhale. Careful not to lean back into the twist. We still want our head stacking over our heart and our heart stacking over our pelvis, creating space with your inhales, twisting with your exhale. Right hand stays on your left knee. Inhale, left arm up and over to your right knee. Float your chin to your chest, coming into this introverted space once again. Inhale, back body expands. Exhale, soften. Beautiful. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. And with your exhale, we'll find tabletop. So your wrists will come under your shoulders. Your knees will come under your hips. And we'll find cat-cow. So finding your alignment. With your inhale, drop your belly, open your heart, pull your shoulders back. With your exhale, round and curl. Draw your navel up towards your spine. Press away from your yoga mat. Good. Inhale, belly drops, heart lifts, maybe even tucking your toes here. Exhale, untuck your toes, draw your navel to your spine, round and curl, hollow out your heart space. One more time like that. Inhale to your cow pose, pull back on your shoulders, open your heart. Exhale to your cat pose, thinking like that Halloween cat high arch in your back. Awesome. We're going to let this turn into our dancing lion. So kind of just getting intuitive with the movement. So starting to maybe make circles with your hips. Maybe just kind of bumping your hips side to side. These are your organic movements where you can kind of feel into the areas that are a little tight. Maybe pause, give it extra love. And if you are making circles, reverse your circle. So don't worry too much about what this looks like, just worry about what it feels like. Creating space in your spine. Beautiful. Come back to your tabletop, readjust if you need, knees under your hips, wrists under your shoulders. And with an inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky, open up. With your exhale, thread your right arm under your left arm, right ear comes down onto the earth. Now, option to stay just like this, or you can take your left hand and bind it behind you, grabbing for your inner right thigh, just an option. One more inhale. Exhale, gently release, press into your left hand. Inhale, right arm back up to the sky. Exhale, tabletop. Little wag of the tail, shake it out. We'll go second side. With your inhale, reach your left arm up to the sky. With your exhale, thread the needle, left arm under your right, left ear to the mat. Option to stay, or take your right hand and bind it behind you, grabbing for your inner left thigh. Breathe here. Nice and easy, release your right hand onto the earth, press into it. Inhale, left hand to the sky. Exhale, tabletop. Awesome work, you guys. We're going to find our first downward dog of the practice. So tuck your toes, take your time getting there. Press your hips up and back. Now, when you're here, you can bend and straighten into one knee then the other. Just start to feel it out. If movement feels good, take it. If you want to come directly into stillness, please do. So in your down dog, press into your inner hands, index finger and thumb. If your hamstrings are tight and your downward dog is kind of shifted forward and you're not able to get your hips up and back, bend your knees. Bend your knees a lot. We're looking for length in our spine. The more you come into this position, the more comfortable it will begin to feel. Send the energy of your heels back and down. It's okay if they don't touch the earth. Just sending the energy back and down, continuing to press into your inner hands. And lift your hip creases, tailbone to the sky. Even think of pressing away from your mat here and wrapping your triceps under. Not collapsing into your shoulders, but creating space. Are you breathing? Beautiful. Inhale, come onto tiptoes. As you exhale, we'll take a slow walk to the top of our mat and we'll meet in a forward fold. So you can bend your knees as much as you need here. Let your head hang heavy. Option to grab opposite elbow, sway it side to side. Head, neck, and shoulders are heavy. Just relax here. Imagine any stress, any tension spilling off your back. Good. Gently release your elbows. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen your spine. Imagine that I could place a cup of coffee or whatever your favorite drink is on your back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly rise all the way up to standing, one vertebra at a time. Stack your head last. Roll your shoulders down and back and flip your palms to face forward. Mountain pose. Tadasana. Ta-da! Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. And exhale, draw your hands to your heart prayer. We'll set an intention here for our practice. If you're new to intention setting, I invite you to think of an I am statement. Something that comes from a place of love. Perhaps, I am present. Or perhaps, I am abundant. Whatever you land on, trust that it's right. And consider it already so, already done. Feeling rooted in all four corners of your feet. Standing up nice and tall. Relax your facial muscles, relax your shoulders. We'll come into what we call half sun salutations from here. So with an inhale, reach your arms up to the sky, Urdhva Hastasana. With your exhale, dive down, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, all the way up to standing, Urdhva Hastasana, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. We'll go 2 more times just like that. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Keep it going. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart. Awesome work. Take a moment here. Just notice how you feel after a little bit of movement. Beautiful. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. This time with your exhale, step just your left foot back. Lower your back left knee. To start, you can take your hands onto your knees as you slowly rise up. And then if you're good here, stay here. If you'd like to add the arms, inhale, sweep your arms up. Think of sending your hips forward and down and lifting your heart up and back. Settle your shoulders and engage your left glute. This will encourage the front of your hip to open. Also think of pulling back on your right hip so that you can square your hips to the front of the mat. One more inhale. Exhale, we'll find half splits. So send your hips back and we'll straighten our right leg best we can. This is a good place for a block or two if you've got them. If you find that it's kind of hard to get your hands onto the earth, blocks have 3 different settings, so choose where you need to be. Hips go back, heart goes forward. We're stretching into our right hamstring, so lead with your heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold. It's okay if your right leg is not perfectly straight. The way we create space is with the breath. From here, bend your right knee. Plant your left hand next to your right foot. Inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky. Twist. Option to stay as you are or tuck your left toes and lift your back left knee. Hug your right knee in towards the midline. Breathe, breathe, breathe. One more inhale, twist. Exhale, release. Frame out your foot. If your back knee's not lifted, go ahead and lift it and pivot to the left. All 10 toes face the long edge of your mat, wide-legged fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Listen to the sound of your breath. Good. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, pivot to the front of your mat. Plant your hands, and we'll come back to that tabletop position. Awesome. Knees under your hips, wrists under your shoulders. From here, pluck up your right foot and spin it out to the right. Take your left toes to the back edge of your mat in line with your right knee. And then inhale, reach your left hand up to the sky. Bicep by your ear, reach your fingertips forward towards the front of the room. Feel this long line of energy from your left side body. And careful not to back bend here, lengthen your tailbone. And we'll go side to side here. So come off your right hand and then slide your left hand down your left leg, right arm up and over. Inhale. Exhale, switch. Right hand down. Inhale, left fingertips towards the front of the room. Exhale, switch. Inhale, reach with your right arm. We'll go one more time each side, exhaling to switch, inhaling to reach. Exhaling to switch, inhaling to reach. Beautiful. Cartwheel your hands down, come back to your tabletop. Shake it out, and we'll come back to downward facing dog. Take your time getting there. There is no rush at all. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Inhale onto tiptoes. Exhale, bend your knees, baby steps all the way up to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, step just your right foot back. Lower your right knee. Starting low, you can take your hands onto your left knee to guide yourself up. Please feel free to stay here. If you want to add the arms, inhale, sweep the arms up. Engage your right glute. Send your hips forward and down. Lift your heart up and back. Settle your shoulders. Settle your breath. One more inhale. Exhale, half split. Send your hips back. Straighten your left leg best you can. Flex your foot. Yearn your heart forward. Breathe in. Breathe out, fold. Remember, if you have blocks or books or something similar and you can't quite get your hands onto the ground, you're here. Same thing. Pull back on your left hip and breathe deep to the hamstrings. Rebend your left knee, plant the foot, plant your right hand. Inhale, left hand up to the sky, twist. Knee can stay down or tuck your right toes and lift your knee. Keep hugging that left knee towards the midline. It might want to splay out. Inhale, twist, twist, twist. Good. Exhale, left hand comes back down. Go ahead and lift your right knee if it's not already and pivot to the right. Wide-legged fold facing the other side of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. You can even use blocks here if the ground's kind of far away. Really, really great tool. If you don't have them, highly recommend. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, pivot towards the front of your mat, plant your hands, and come back to your tabletop. Shake out the hips if you need to. And we'll go second side with the gate side body stretches. So pluck up your left foot, spin it out to the left. Right foot to the back of your mat in line with your left knee. Inhale, right arm up to the sky. Good. Then streamline right fingertips forward, bicep by your ear, pinky down. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Feel that long line of energy from right fingers to right toes. And then we'll go side to side. Lift up your left hand. Right hand slides down your right leg, left arm up and over. Inhale. Exhale to switch. Inhale to reach. Good. Exhale to switch. Inhale to reach. One more time to the front of your mat. And one more time to the back of your mat. Beautiful. We'll cartwheel it all the way down, back to tabletop. Little wag of the tail. And we'll find our way back to downward facing dog. Always moving in a way that feels good, not trying to rush anywhere. Finding length in your spine. If that means bending your knees, bend your knees. Deep breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Let something go. Inhale, tiptoes wave forward, plank pose, nice and strong. With your exhale, we'll lower knees, chest, and chin. And then slide yourself through cobra pose. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Tuck your toes, come back to downward facing dog. So working into a little bit of back bend here. Inhale, shift forwards, plank pose. This time as you exhale, bend your elbows, lower all the way down to your belly. Hug your elbows in towards your body. Untuck your toes. Inhale, cobra, lift your heart. Gaze is diagonal and down. Option to come into up dog, upward dog if you've got it. Pulling your shoulders away from your ears, flexing your glutes. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, glide back, down dog. Good. Inhale, just float your knees down onto the earth. Swing your legs off to one side, have a seat. And we'll find Baddha Konasana, your butterfly pose. So just take the soles of your feet together, knees out. If you like, blocks under your knees. So useful. Otherwise, just kind of let your knees relax open. If you're good here, stay. Inhale, sit up tall. If you'd like to exhale and fold, go ahead and fold. You can interlace hands around your toes, grab your ankles, or reach your arms forward, whatever feels good. Just breathe. Slowly roll yourself back up. Take your legs out long. Flex your feet. Find that head over heart, heart over pelvis alignment. Sit up tall. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward, grabbing whatever's available. Shin, ankle, foot. If you have a strap or towel, you can use that here too. Inhale, create space, lifting up out of your waistband. Exhale, fold into depth. If you need to bend the knees here, bend the knees. It's all good. Focusing on sensation, not shape. Take a big inhale, feel your back body expand. Exhale, soften. Slowly roll yourself back up. We'll take our hands behind us here, find a little counter stretch, plant your feet. Inhale, lift your hips, reverse table. You can keep your head in line with your spine or drop your head back, either way. Lift your hips, strong glutes. One more inhale. Exhale, lower down. Nice and easy, we're going to find our way all the way onto our back. Hugging your knees into your chest when you get there. Little rock side to side. Good. Take your arms out to a T and float your knees over to the right. Gaze to the left. Little twist. Continuing to breathe super deep into your belly. Sometimes when we twist, the breath gets a little bit restricted. So being mindful. Connect to your core to draw your knees through center and over to the left. Gaze to the right. Deep inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale, hug your knees back to center. Give yourself a squeeze. Deep, deep breath. And with your exhale, release everything. Find Shavasana. Heels go out to the corners of the mat. Shimmy your shoulder blades under your heart space. Allow your feet to just splay out naturally. Relax everything. Relax your breath. Relax your body. And allow yourself to simply be. Allow the nutrients of your practice to settle in. If time allows, stay in Shavasana as long as you like. If you have to boogie, you can stretch your arms up overhead, finding length as you point through your feet. Inhale. And in whatever fashion feels natural, we'll make our way to a comfortable seat, same way we began. Hands come to heart, eyes softly closed. Take a moment to honor yourself for showing up and honor the light that is within you. Know that it's the same light that's within each of us. Thank you so much for being here. Namaste.